Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I wanted to share with you a little stationery haul of all the fun little stationery goodies that I got in Paris. So if you're ready, let's just jump right in. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Seppi, and I share with you simple and practical tips to live a happier and more meaningful life. And one of the ways that I love to live a happier life is through stationery and journaling. So I do share a lot of journaling content on my channel. So if you're interested, please make sure to like and subscribe. But let's just dive right into the haul because it has been a couple of weeks and I have patiently been waiting to look through my goodies and actually play with them because I really wanted to do a haul to share with you all the little fun stuff that I got. So we basically spent 12 days in Paris, and we spent every single day going from bakery to coffee shop to bakery to coffee shop to stationery stores. So if you want more Paris content, make sure to follow me on Instagram because I shared a lot of content there, and I'll be sharing some advice and recommendations if you are in the lookout for some recommendations. But let's just get into the meat of today's video, which is stationery. So in Paris there are a lot of stationaries, which is a lot of fun, and I will do a little guide for the stationery. But I'm gonna get started with the one item that's actually not a stationery, but I'm going to be using it for stationery purposes. So Pierre Hermé is actually a really known bakery slash macaroon place. They have it all over Paris. However, they had this tin little box that I thought is so beautiful, and you could get 4 macarons inside, and you got the tin box with it. So as you can see, there's a little place holder for the macaron, and I thought that I would get the macaron because we were getting macaron every single day. So I figured we might as well just get some macaron, but I'll also get this tin that I'm planning on using for some of my stationery. I'm not sure what yet, perhaps some of this new stickers that I've bought. But I wanted to maybe start with this. Oh, I don't need to put that in, but I just wanted to start and show you this little tin box to make you start thinking about how to be creative with your organization, whether it's your stationery or anything else, that you can use different cute little boxes in different alternative ways instead of buying something specific for organization. But I thought this little box was super beautiful. So that's the first thing I wanted to share with you. Now, let's go into... I'm just gonna go haphazardly. So we randomly went into this mall and we saw this store. I think it's Swedish. It is basically like a Christmas store on crack, but really inexpensive stuff. And I find so many cute little things. And some of the things that I picked up are these 3 washi tapes, which I think are so cute. There's mainly flower print, but I've been getting back into my bullet journal and want to decorate. Let's see if this is gonna focus. But anyway, I got these 3 little washi tapes that were super inexpensive and very cute, very unique, which I'm very excited about to add to my collection. I have a lot of washi tape. And in the same store, I got this little stamp set. Now, I wasn't sure if I'm going to actually use too much of it and whatever, but at the same time, it cost $6. So I was like, you know what? I've been kind of wanting one for at this price. Even if I don't use it that often, it's okay. So it's just little, I'm not going to open it now, but it's basically like little stamp letters that you can stamp on your journal. I already have a few ink pads anyway, so this I thought was super cute. Maybe I can fit this in my little tin box. So in that little store, that's I think the only 2 things I got because I got gifts for other people. Then I got this, I don't know if anyone actually, so I've been using fountain pens recently, and back in the day in high school I went to a French school and we also used fountain pens. And this is a pen that can, on this side, it actually erases the ink. So if you make a mistake, you can erase your mistake if you're using a fountain pen. And then this pen is to write over it, because obviously if this removes the ink, you can't write over it with your fountain pen. But then with this side, you can write over it. So I have never seen, I know this brand of stationery, Faber, I don't know how to say it properly, Faber Castell, and I do like their pens. I had never seen this ink eraser, so I thought I would pick it up because I've been wanting one anyway, and to try a different brand because I've never seen this in Canada. Now again, I will be doing a little roundup of the best stationery stores that I liked and that I would definitely want to go back to and I would recommend. But yeah, so keep an eye out for that. I also saw these metallic highlighters, again, the same brand. I had a bigger set, but I figured might as well get a little bit less because I also don't like to have too much things either. Although I did see it in a store in Canada here, but I think this was still less expensive. I might do a swatch after this video is not too long, but I bought these metallic highlighters. I did try them out in store, and they're very beautiful. Not as metallic as you'd expect them to be, but enough that I liked it. Now, this is another really fun store. It's a Japanese stationery store called Papier Tigre, which is basically translated into English, it's Papier Tigre. And we went to it twice. It's in an area called Le Marais, and I should maybe not make noise, but it's basically kind of like a Soho. And they had a lot of cute stores, a lot of cute restaurants, but I specifically wanted to go to this store. And I bought these cute little, oh my god, look at it. I did not need this, but I couldn't help myself. It is basically a mechanical pencil, but it's this beautiful pink and green pastel. It's super cute, and I just couldn't help myself. Did not need this. I mean, let's be honest, I didn't need any of this stuff, but this was just too cute to pass up. And the way I'm looking at it is I'm gonna do a little bit of a clear out and get rid of the stuff that I don't like, don't use, etc., and donate them, and then I'll just have a little bit less stuff. So I have like 2 mechanical pencils that I don't really like, but this one is super cute, so I'll replace those with this one. And then I got myself, like I said, I'm into fountain pens, and this is a brand that I know. It's this is the Kaweco? Yes, this is a Kaweco, and I've never been able to see these in store. I have a few, but I ordered them online with my sisters, which, side note, my sister has an amazing new channel where she shares a lot of stationery journaling hauls and content, and she's even better than me. If I do say so myself, she's amazing, so make sure to follow her. But she influenced me in getting into what was I talking about? Fountain pens. And so I saw this one and I had to pick it up because obviously the colors are super cute. It's kind of like a matte finish. The Kawecos that I have are smaller, and this is like a more regular size. So I picked this up as well, and in the end it actually ended up being less expensive than what I have access to in Canada in terms of online shopping. So I'm very excited about that. The only thing is I do have to get a converter for the ink inside. So that's something I'll have to get as well. So let me go to this because, well, maybe I'll do that after, but this little pouch I also got at Papier Tigre. Did not need it, but I figured it's very cute for me to carry if I want to take my journal and pens like to a coffee shop or whatever. So this was practical. That's why I bought this, but I'll go into that after. Let me just show you these 2 notebooks that I bought. Again, this was in the Marais. It is a big department store that I really love that had so many fun things, and I picked up this really beautiful journal. This is a brand from France, which I really like, but it's very simple. I just really like the design, and I mean, obviously we're talking about journaling, so I wanted to pick up a cute little journal for myself. And then this was at a random little stationery store that I did not know about, but in France there's a lot of stationery stores, which is so much fun. So this brand is actually, it's called Clarefontaine. It's a French brand, and I used to use this in school, but we don't have that much of it here, and we don't have that many unique designs. So this one really caught my eye because it's metallic and it's just really beautiful. And the paper is really, this is just a receipt, but this is really a beautiful paper. So I feel like for writing with fountain pens, it's going to be great. But yeah, I'm very excited about this one. I don't know what I'm going to use these for specifically just yet, but I'm still happy that I bought them, even though I don't have a specific use for them yet. So let's dive into this little guy. So I just stuffed stuff inside. I didn't get it all at the same store, but I thought it was just an easier way to travel. So the first thing that I got is I use this brand for my bullet journaling. I have been doing a lot more bullet journaling content. But anyway, this is like a loop that you can stick onto your book, and then you can, you stick into the notebook, and then you can loop a pen in, and I thought it was practical. I don't think I've seen this, sorry, my camera. I still have not a great setup for my filming, so I have to figure that out. But anyway, so I got this little loop for my bullet journal. I'm very excited to use it. I mean, this is kind of simple, basic, but I still thought it was practical to have since I have so many journals. I did buy a second fountain pen. as you can see, this is the same brand as the other one. It's the same collection that I have. Like I have 2 of these already, but this was just a different color that I really like. It's kind of like a candy pink. It's not opaque, it's kind of transparent, translucent. So this is like I said, as you saw, the other one is bigger, but this one's a small one. It's the sports collection. And I have 2 of these already in a different color, and this one I haven't seen, and I just thought, why the hell not? This is fun. Let's just do it. Now I do have another fountain. Oh no, it's there. My sister bought me a fountain pen, which was very sweet, but I thought it was with her, but I have it here. I got, this is not a stationery, but I'll still show it anyway. This was just a really beautiful pin. So I have a collection that I started of pins and patches that I need to get a cool, long, oversized jean jacket, but when I travel, I've been buying pins. Recently when I've been traveling, I've been buying like really nice pins and patches that I plan on just putting on that jacket just as a cool little unique touch of style. So that I picked this up because it was so beautiful. It's like a globe with flowers and pink. I mean, this was kind of expensive. It was like €9, but honestly, I'm so happy I bought it because it's so pretty. The other thing, this is super fun. This is so I went to Moleskine. Don't think we have a standalone store in Montreal, but I went in, although we have access to the journal, so I didn't want to buy a journal per se, but I found something that I've never seen anywhere actually. And what it is basically just a little, I should have brought my journal with me. Maybe I'll pause and show you, bring it. But basically this little guy, so my name is Seppi, but this little guy, you can hook it onto the elastic band that wraps around your journal. So you see how like a journal would have an elastic, so this kind of sits on top of it just to personalize it. They had other items, they had other letters and like also had other symbols, but I just went with a simple S, and I'm super excited to put it on my journal. I kind of forgot that I bought this. Like I said, I've been patiently waiting to do a haul before I actually opened any of this stuff up, so it's kind of like me rediscovering all the stuff that I got. So other thing that I picked up, this brand of pen I've actually never seen, and I saw it at this department store where I got some of the other stuff. But anyway, these pens, firstly, I love the colors. So I went with this deeper colors, maybe a bit more fall inspired. Of course, your pastels, and these are kind of pastels, but also a bit more brighter. This was a bit of a mix, and I hadn't seen this initially. I initially bought these, and then I went back and I saw these at another store. And when I tried them, they were amazing. So I did want to show you a little bit of this one because honestly, I was really impressed, and I got excited about trying new pens because my colored pens that I use for my bullet journal and my planner, they're getting old. I've actually had them for like probably 6-7 years. So I think I was due for a new pen, and the nib is different. So the nib is one of these. I don't know if you can see it. There we go. So if you see the nib and the writing, I mean, I don't know what it was, but it just, I don't know. I really like how it glides, and the color is so nice. So I figured it's not that expensive, might as well just try it, and all these colors are so nice, and it's going to be really fun to use in my planner. I'm using a new planner this year, and so it's just been kind of fun getting new stuff to play with, and I'm excited about these. And I debated long and hard whether to get this one or not because I was still trying to, like, believe it or not, I still was trying to be reasonable with my purchases. So I don't want to overdo it either, but I'm really happy I ended up buying them because I think they're really unique and different, and they seem as though they won't bleed, and they'll be really beautiful colors. So I'm very happy about these pens and excited. If you want to see them in action, like I said, follow me on Instagram and my channel. I'll be sharing a lot more planner and journaling content in the near future. The other thing I bought was a few highlighters. I do have the Stabilo brand, so I had a few already, but then this color I've never seen before. Let me just do a quick swatch for you as well. But it was fun to get a color that I don't have. It's kind of like a purpley gray. Then I also bought, so these I had never seen before, Pentel. I've seen Pentel, but I've never seen this one. But then I like that it's dual-ended, and yeah, so I kind of like that having the option. And these were the pastel colors. I didn't get the whole pack because I know that I don't really gravitate towards the really fluorescent colors. So I stuck to the colors that I know I will more likely use. So I got these the 4 highlighters. And again, this is the brand I was telling you about before, the Faber Castell. I've never seen this color in store, and it's a bit bigger, and so I want to just get it because I think it's really pretty. So here's a quick little swatch of the highlighters and the pen that I got. Sorry, I had to change the battery pack for my phone, for my camera. Anyways, next thing, this was a gift from my sister. This is another fountain pen. It's another brand. I think this is a German brand. It's a Lamy. I've never owned a Lamy fountain pen, so I was excited to try one. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, we actually got a matching one. And it's just like really cool because it's fully clear, so you can see the ink and you can see the pen. And this is what I was talking about. This is a converter. So little crash course on fountain pens if you didn't know. So you can get these disposable ink chargers that you just like pop in, and when you're done you pop it out, throw it out, and you're good to go. However, that's not super sustainable and environmentally friendly, and I have been trying to be a bit more mindful with stuff like that. And so you can get an adapter. So you basically plug this in. This is kind of like a pump. So what it does, this will hold the ink, and if you have like, and I have a few already, but if you have a jar of ink, writing ink, that you pop this in, and then you can like suction out the ink, and that way it's easier for you to reload. Instead of having to change this, you just reload this with the ink that you have. More environmentally friendly. I think it's a little bit more cost efficient as well, if I'm not mistaken. And it gives you more variety of colors of ink that you want to try. So this is the third fountain pen that I got in Paris, and this was a gift from my lovely, lovely sister. We had a lot of fun together. If you want to see all our little funny antics that we went through on our trip, again, go on my Instagram. I have a whole highlight of my trip. This is another pin that I got. It's like a little, you know those little toy, like the wind thing toys that kids have. Funny story is that we went to a little boutique in Montmartre, and my mom was looking around, and it was just us in the store. It was very small. It was two ladies. I think one was the owner, and they were so friendly and so nice, and we talked to them, and they loved us so much. They're like, can we come and spend the day with you? So that was a cute little interaction. And then the owner basically took out this like board where she had a whole bunch of little pins, and she's like, take one, like each of you pick a pin as a gift and as a thank you. My mom ended up buying 2 shirts, but it was still very sweet. So this adds to my collection of pins, so that's a really good memory that I have as well. So we're almost done here, but the other thing that I got was a few little stickers. So these stickers are just like, they look like stamps, which I love. I've been doing a lot more art journaling recently, something I actually didn't do before. It's just like, I'll maybe pop up a picture of what I'm talking about, but I've been wanting to gather more stuff for journaling and art journaling specifically, and these are stamps and obviously Paris themed, so I thought it was very beautiful, super cute, so couldn't not get that. Also found these really beautiful plant and leaves stamps. If you didn't know, I am a plant mom. I love my plants and they're my babies, so I thought, why not have stickers as well for my journal. This is another fun brand that I didn't know about, but my sister knew about. So obviously I said she's more of the influencer than I am, but it's called Midori, and it is a Japanese brand, and these stickers are so much fun. I don't know if you can see them. Like, this guy's eating spaghetti. I mean, come on. This guy is cooking. I don't know. This guy's like chilling out. It's just, and these are like little dogs. I don't know if you can see it. It's just, these stickers are so cute and so dainty and so small, and they're clear. So I couldn't help it. I just bought this, and we got the matching one with, like, for my sister as well. So I thought this was super cute, and starting to get to know this brand, and I think I want to try out a few of their journals, but I'm still doing a bit of research on that. And the last thing is what I mentioned before. So this is the brand I was telling you about. It's called Papier Tigre. I will leave all the info in the description box and do a separate video of all the brands that I liked. But this little pochette I thought was very cute. If ever I'm going to a coffee shop or to my sister's house and I want a journal, I can just pop this in, if I want, I do love having a highlighter or two, put this in, let's see, take a pencil with me and take a pen, and then just close it up, and I have my little journaling kit to go. And it's just obviously super cute. This was super unnecessary, but I don't even care, and I'm so happy I bought it. Sometimes you just have to hashtag treat yourself. But anyway, that's the last little stationery bit that I wanted to show you. So I hope that you enjoyed this little haul. I want to preface I'll preface at the end. But I wanted to mention that I don't want you to feel as though you have to go buy a whole bunch of stationery and fun pens and stickers to start journaling. If you enjoy it, go for it. If it's within your means, go for it. I never want to do haul videos to make you feel as though you have to buy more to be able to journal, to do anything, or to enjoy yourself, or to be happy. That's definitely not one of the reasons actually I don't do very many hauls, because I want you to always be mindful about what you're buying and why. But I thought that this was quite fun because there's a lot of things that I haven't seen in Canada. If you're a viewer in the US, you might not have seen these either. Some of these brands, like this one for example, Faber Castell, I think is also European, so it wasn't as widespread in Canada, so I don't know what the access to it is in France. In the US, Clarefontaine is a French brand, but even us in Montreal, which is, you know, quite francophone, we didn't have something like this. But anyway, I just thought this was a fun little video, and now I can finally actually go use my stationery. So thank you so much for watching. My next video, I'm going to share with you how I'm going to set up my Hobonichi weeks, and I'm going to share with you my 2023 journal and planner lineup. So how I'm going to organize my bullet journals and my planners, and what I'm going to be using for what. So if you're curious about that, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss that upcoming video. But thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it. I'm sending you a lot of love, and bye for now.